So, big weekend last weekend, another one coming up this weekend regarding recruiting. Can you kind of just supply the
Yes.
framework on what's going on there?
Yeah, so recruiting never really stops. It's been two big weekends for A&M. This one was expected to be quite a big weekend. Not only are programs kind of focused on closing out these couple of weeks on National Signing Day with their 2022 class, but all programs pretty much host junior days as well for the 2023 and 2024 classes. And so A&M's had two of the past couple of weekends. Last weekend was kind of a smaller group, but had some huge stars on campus. Tony Mitchell from Alabama, he's a 5-star cornerback, and he told me coming out of the week that A&M did a great job, and he's been down a couple times already, and has definitely shown a lot of interest. Obviously, it's going to be really tough to get a 5-star out of Alabama with Nick Saban there, but A&M certainly kind of locked in their battle now. And then they also had a couple key receivers in town. Jalen Hale's a big one. He hadn't been there since last summer, and he's close friends. Obviously, went to the same high school as Haynes King, and so had a chance to talk with Haynes King and meet up with him. And those two are really close. They keep in contact all the time. And then Johntay Cook was another one, and he's also a top receiver in the 2023 class. One of the top 2 or 3 guys there, along with Braylon James, who was also in town. And so A&M had kind of their, top receiver targets in town. Johntay Cook was able to spend some time with Evan Stewart, who he's close with, and sounds like A&M made another great impression on him. And they had some talks about the offense and what could look like down the road, opening up the offense potentially once they get more weapons with guys like Evan Stewart and Chris Marshall in the fold, and Noah Thomas too, who they really like. And then this past weekend, they had their big junior day again and had some big defensive guys in town. Lebius Overton arrived on Sunday. So he wasn't there for the junior day, but still a big weekend for him. They're battling quite a few schools for him, obviously, as one of the top defensive linemen. I think he's in the top 5 in terms of the rankings for the 2023 class. Had Anthony Hill, who they continue to do a really nice job with. DJ Hicks from up here in Allen, another guy that they've put themselves in a strong position with early on. And so they had some big targets in town. They had another top cornerback from Virginia, Masad Brown, who raved about the trip and said he'll be coming back later this spring as well, and definitely sees a bright future ahead. And so, as well as A&M's done this 2022 class, they're looking to build really strong moving into the 2023 class as well. And the big thing I've heard a lot of kids mention already is the number 1 class, and that evidence about where A&M is heading. And so you can tell that's definitely going to be a message that A&M kind of sells over the next couple of months.